All right, so I'm setting a 15-minute timer right now. And by the time it hits 0, we're going to have a real website, a live, published, on the internet website made with no code, no credit card necessary, and no developer needed. All right, let's go. Here's the timer. Boom, let's go. So here's all we need. 3 free tools: Claude, Replit, and Netlify. Claude is going to write us the framework. Replit is going to organize it and build it for us. And Netlify will publish it and give us a real URL so anyone in the world can visit it. There are 3 steps. We have 15 minutes. Let's jump straight in. So step 1 is Claude. As you can see here, I have it on my screen. I am already logged in. If you guys are using the free version, that's okay. I'm currently paying $20 a month for the pro plan. Most people skip out on using Claude or any LLM and go straight to the builder, in this case being Replit. And that's a mistake in my opinion, because you wouldn't hire a contractor and just say, hey, build me a house. No, you'd give them a blueprint. And that's what we're going to do here. So here's the prompt I'm going to use. I want to walk you through why every line is phrased this way, because this is actually the skill. So I'm bringing over the prompt. And the prompt goes as follows. Write a complete Replit prompt to build a clean, single-page consulting website with these sections: hero, about services, and contact form. So I'm telling Claude its job is to write for another LLM, right? The job is specifically for it to write for another tool and to build something. So it's not going to answer me a question. It's not going to explain something. It's going to generate a spec, or a specification in this case, that Replit can execute. That's a different task than normally what we would use it for. Below, it says the design information: the dark editorial aesthetic, warm accent colors, clean serif headlines, sans-serif body text, smooth scroll animations, mobile responsive, pure HTML and CSS only, no JavaScript framework. This one is specifically very key. It's the most important line in the whole prompt, to be honest, because if you don't say this, Replit might build in React or Vue, which are different platforms. And that adds an entirely whole build process on the back end and kind of breaks the free published setup that I'm going to walk you guys through later. So one line will save you 30 minutes of headaches. Like I mentioned, the dark editorial aesthetic, warm accent colors, and mobile responsive. This is specifically so that it knows from a design perspective what it is. Designers would call this a brief. Claude understands visual language and translates it into actual CSS. So you don't need to know what CSS means. You just describe what you want. Include below here, we'll see that we'll continue by adding the name. Brandon Diaz is my name. The tagline: I help busy professionals use AI to save time and cut costs. The services: AI workflow setup, automation consulting, and AI tool training. And then below it says include a placeholder div, which means like divisional divider, for a headshot photo. Make it production ready. So where it says include a placeholder div for a headshot photo, this placeholder means that I can drop my real photo when I take a picture in later, so I can add it into the website without having to rebuild anything. So production ready signals quality. Without it, you'd get a demo output technically. So now we're gonna click this, and just the model will stay the same. It's on it, and this is just one of the different options that I have. But we could remove this, leave it as is. Press enter, and now as it's going, let's just wait a few moments. If you guys are finding this useful, hit the like button right now, please. It helps the algorithm get to people that would find this interesting and helpful as well. So let's keep it going. So you can see that Claude is telling me that it's working on writing the full Replit prompt as a polished artifact. And an artifact is a theme or a type of feature within Claude. You guys don't need to know the details yet. I intend to do a video about explaining artifacts later down the road. So as it continues to create it, I'll just open it up, and then you can see it in real time coding the prompt for Replit to use on the website. We're about 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Okay, this is coming. In the meantime, I'm going to join these two screens. New split screen. Yep. So I'm bringing Replit over. So I had Replit here just so you guys can see. So we're going to go visit Replit. And if we were to click on just replit.com, it'd take us there. You guys can sign up for free. This is a free account. It takes 30 seconds to sign up. You can connect your Gmail, no problem. I am already logged in, as you guys can see. And we can see here on the left, let me close this. This is the code, right? It continued. Why? It'll produce a clean output. It gives the specifics, all the details, how to use it in Replit. Go to Replit, create Replit, click the AI assistant to paste and describe your app field. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this. Want me to also build the actual site here in chat so you can preview it? Maybe we'll do that at the end to see how it compares to Replit. So I'm gonna copy this, right? And it has all the features. Wow, Replit prompt branding DS consulting website. So I'm gonna paste everything below this line into the Replit AI builder description field. So let me just copy all of this. Come here. I don't gotta copy prompt end, and just copy and paste. And now we're gonna see it work. Okay. So now I'm gonna separate these views. Actually, I might leave it and just ask it, yes, please. Yes, please build me the site here as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these views, right? The screens, click enter, and I won't view it until later. In the meantime, we're gonna see how Replit works on creating the website. So it's I'll build the complete single page consulting site for brand ideas as one index.html file, dark editorial aesthetic, all sections responsive, ready to open in any browser. So again, right, we're gonna watch what happens here while this builds. As you guys can see, or you guys may not know, in the background, what's happening is that Replit is reading through every line of the spec that Claude provided it, right? And it's going to generate a real HTML and CSS based website. It's writing the code that I don't have to write, that any of us would have to write, which is really the whole point of why we would be using Replit, right? Because Claude is doing the framework, solidifying the thinking and the ideas, created a great structure, and then Replit will do the building. So this is, I guess, different options that we can use here. I'm gonna close this, Replit canvas, okay. So something to go through as I use the website continuously more and more. Okay, so it already knows, wow, so here it's building the website, so the site is done. Here's the complete index.html file, open in any browser with zero setup required. So it already knows that I'm gonna need a zip file. But before downloading the file, can you show it to me? Normally I would just press enter because it understands that humans make errors, so it accounts for that. But right now I'm going to download the file. I already have it. And what I'm going to do is wait for it to pop up so you guys can see what it looks like, right? So you guys can see that the website was already made, right? You can imagine it created all the section, the hero section, the services, everything, the about me section, everything coming down, and even the contact form, right? So give it a few more moments. In the meantime, we already have this here, so that's great. We have a little over 6 minutes left. That's okay. Okay. If I were to open this, you would see all the details here, how it ran, right? The markup, sandbox, artifact, the details, everything that it's working on creating, the screenshots, all of the details, how it's making sure that it has my name on the nav. I'm assuming nav for navigator, the hero section, right? The two call to action buttons, the headline, the headshot, the placeholder. It's taking a little longer, Let me see. It says that it's done, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, sometimes that happens. Technology at its finest. Let's close this, close this, close this, close this. Retrieve the output. I am unable to see the site. Didn't want this to go over. I wanted it to do in 15 minutes. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna continue to move forward, but I wanted you guys to see it before being published. Preview. Okay, we're working through it, still working. All right, so while that's working, and we're gonna save a little bit on time, the next step would be, after we see the website, is to go to Netlify, right? So I'm on Google, I click Netlify. Netlify is a website that allows you to publish your websites for free online. So I clicked login. I'm already in here because I created my account. All you got to do is attach your email. Again, it's free. I haven't paid for anything, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my downloads, right? Actually, I think it just finished the website. So let's open this. Scroll through the sections. Hero, open. All right, doesn't let me to see it. Strange. You. All right, I'm having some technical difficulties there. Why? All right, that's okay. So regardless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, so I've downloaded a few of these, right? And these are zip files. I'm going to unzip them because I need them to be unzipped when I need to upload them onto my project file. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to rename it, and I'm going to just call it and deploy it. So I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to click on quick setup, and I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to call it Brandon Diaz AI Consulting, right? And the project name is available, so I'll name it that, right? And we're coming up on about under 3 minutes. It's asking me if I want to pay for the domain, which you can down the road, but for right now it's not needed. I'm going to click on the site, and voila, right? So you guys can see here that this is, again, a simple laid out website that is right now doing at least the bare minimum of providing a website that you can showcase to people, right? It has my name on the top left, about, services, contact. If you click on about, it brings it down to my about, the services, what it is that I'm offering, and then the contact info. Simple, clear cut. Here it says AI consulting. I help busy professionals use AI to save time and cut costs. That's the main goal here that I'm trying to provide, the main service. Workflow automation is one tier, tool training is another one, and strategic AI integration is a different tier. On the right side, I'd put my picture. If I click see my services, this is what would happen when I scroll down. Get in touch would take me all the way down as well to the buttons on top. So strategy first, like it gives a background, tools second. So it says I'm Brandon Diaz, who I am, AI consultant, automation strategist based in NYC. I've worked with professionals, executives, and small teams who know that AI is important but aren't really sure where to start. So I explain how my approach is a practical one. I'd probably tweak this a little bit, make it more sound like me. Again, this is being able to use Claude and Replit together, right? We identify where you're losing time, find the right AI tools for your workflow, implement systems that actually stick, no jargon, no blow, etc. Here on the bottom, it provides my services, AI workflow setup, map your current processes, and identify exactly where AI can save hours each week. An automation consulting one is a different tier. From email triage to report generation, I would help you automate the repetitive task, eating your productive hours away. And then AI tool training would be more of a one-on-one session to get you and your team to actually use AI. And then below here, I'd say, let's talk. I get back to you within 24 hours. Name, email, what do you need help with? Not sure yet, that's okay. You send a message. And we're pretty much done here. This is a public site now. So I'm going to put this down below in the video so you guys can access it on the YouTube description, so you guys know that it is a free working site. We literally did this within 15 minutes. That is amazing. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. And one more thing. If you guys enjoy the video, love the video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to comment and engage. I respond to every single comment. Timer just finished. Talk to you guys later.